Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is WireDogSec back with another video for you guys. We're going to continue on with TryHackMe Advent of Cyber 2023 event. This is day number 18, Eradication, a gift that keeps on giving. If you're new here, please consider hitting that subscribe button, hit the like button if you're enjoying the content, and comment below your thoughts and opinions. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, learning objectives. In this task, we will identify the CPU and memory usage of processes in Linux, kill unwanted processes in Linux, find ways a process can persist beyond termination, remove persistent processes permanently connected to the machine. Do I need a VM today? Yes. Split screen available? Yes. And as you can see, I already started the machine and got it in split view. Identifying the process. Linux gives us various options for monitoring a system's performance. Using these, we can identify the resource usage of processes. One option is the top command. This command shows us a list of processes in real time with their usage. It's a dynamic list, meaning it changes with the resource usage of each process. Let's start by running this command in the attached VM. We can type top in a terminal and press enter. So let's go ahead and do that. It will show something similar to that in the screenshot. So let's just do top. There we go. And you have all the top resources listed up above here. All right, let's continue on. In the terminal, the output changes dynamically with the resource usage of the different processes. Similar to what we see in Task Manager Windows, it also shows important information such as PID, process ID, user, CPU, memory usage, and the command or process name. In the above terminal output, we can see the topmost entry is the output. Or in the output is a process that uses 100% CPU. We will return to it later, but for now, we can see that our shell is not interactive and only shows this command's results. We can, to exit out of it, press the Q key, which we're going to do here. Now we're out of it. Killing the culprit at the top of the output of the top command, we find our culprit. It's process named A, which uses unusually high CPU resources in normal circumstances. We shouldn't have processes consistently using very high amounts of CPU resources. However, certain processes might do this for a short time for intense processing. The process we see here consistently use 100% of the CPU resources, which can signify a hardworking malicious process like a crypto miner. We see the process user or root user runs the process name and resource usage gives a suspicious vibe. And assuming this is the process unnecessarily hogging our resource, we would like to kill it. Disclaimer: in actual production servers, don't try to kill processes unless you are sure what you are doing. And that's absolutely true. You just don't want to go in and start, killing a bunch of different processes. It could be something that can affect a critical component of some system somewhere in the production environment, and you'll cause a huge outage. Might be a resume generating event. If we wanted to perform forensics, we would take a memory dump of the process to analyze it further before killing it, as killing it would cause us to lose information. However, taking a memory dump is out of scope here. We will assume that we already have done that and move on to termination. We can use the kill command to kill this process. However, since the process is running as root, it's a good idea to use sudo to elevate privileges for killing this process. Let's try to kill the process. Note that you will have to replace 2062 with the PID that is shown in your top command output. So let's go ahead and try to do that here. So sudo kill, if I can type correctly. Okay, and it wants us to kill that the top one here. So I'm assuming it's this one, the 655 one. So let's try that. All right, awesome. Yep, the A command. Here we have given the process IDs as a parameter to kill command. We don't get any error as the output, so we believe the process has been killed successfully. Let's check back again with the top command. So let me go ahead and clear this stuff out and scroll up to top. There we go, and it's still there. All right, let's see. Well, the process is still there. Did our command not work? The PID has changed, and so has the time. It looks like we successfully killed the process, but it has been resurrected somehow. Let's see what happened. All right, now we're going to go and check for cron jobs. Cron jobs are basically like scheduled tasks in Windows. All right, so I'm going to skip over some information here. Let's go ahead and queue out of this here. clear this out, and then let's check the cron tabs. So cron tab -L to list them out. All right, let's see. To check cron jobs, we can run the command cron tab -L. A nice description shown in the comments line, starting with the pound character in the below terminal that can help us understand cron jobs format, followed by the cron jobs that we currently active line, starting without the pound character. All right, you go ahead and read through all this. You can understand what's going on here. Well, it looks like we have no luck in finding our process here. We see the only cron jobs run by the user are about running a VNC server. But wait, the process was running as root. And each user has his own cron job, so why don't we check the cron jobs as the root user? So let's switch over to root, and go ahead and clear this out here. Sudo su, there we go. And we're going to do the same thing, so cron tab -L to list them out. All right. Now, assuming you go through all this and then check for cron jobs. Yep, as it says here. All right, so go ahead and read through to here, and let's continue on. Check for running services. As you read through there, it says you don't have any luck here, so we're going to continue on. Yeah, check running services. Maybe we should check for running services that might bring back the process, but the process name is quite generic and doesn't give us a good hint. We might be clutching at straws here, but let's see what services are running on the system. To do this, use the system CTL list unit file. So I'm just going to copy and paste this over to list all services. All right, so copy and then clear this out of here. Do the same thing here. Just paste it. There we go. All right, awesome. It says since the service we are looking for must be enabled to respond to process, we use the grep to give us only those services that are enabled. So let's clear this out of here. See, there's a bunch of stuff we don't want to look at, right? You got disabled in here, a bunch of other stuff we don't want. So let's go ahead and clear this out and try it again. Pipe it into grep, and then enabled. Grep is awesome, by the way, in case you have to look for specific things in like files and whatnot. As you see there, it's highlighted, enables highlighted in red. So there you go. All right, let's continue on. We do find some suspicious process here. It looks like it has a strange name for a normal service. Let's get more information about the service. All right, let's see here. All right, so I guess you have to go through here and figure out which one is suspicious. So let me find that real quick. Okay, after doing some searching, you'll see this is the suspicious service in question, this a-unkillable.service. All right, so there we go with that one, and it says it wants us to check the status of it. So you can do that by running system ctl status. All right, and then it's going to want us to stop it. So let's go ahead and do that here. All right, let me scroll back down here. So I already got, let me change stop to status. If I can spell system ctl correctly. So system ctl status, and then the name of that service. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. You see it's running. So let's quit out of here. And now let's stop it with stop. All right, now let's check it again, see, make sure. And you can see it's not there. So right there, stopping succeeded, stopped unkillable XE. We might need root privileges to do that, which we already did. All right, so is it stopped? Status, yada yada yada. Yeah, no. All right, so not so unkillable now, is it? But let's not stop there. Let's check up on our process and run on top again. So let me just clear all this stuff out of here, and we're gonna run top. And let's see here. I'm not seeing anything suspicious. So let's see here. Yay, no more unkillable process. Now let's quickly wrap this up by killing this service as well. We continue by disabling the service. All right. So let's go ahead and do that. Let me quit out of this. Clear all this stuff out. And I'm just gonna arrow up again and then use disable. So let's go ahead and do that. Disable. Awesome. Removed it out of there. So it takes care of that. All right, so now we can see the status is still loaded, but it's disabled. The problem is that the service is still present in the system. To completely eradicate the service, we'll have to remove the files in the system. So let's do that. Here we see the location, which is Etsy something, and the location of the process is Etsy system D, system A. To permanently kill the service, let's delete those two files. So let's go ahead and do that here using this. I'm just going to copy and paste it over. Okay, that's gone. And there's apparently another one in here that we need to get rid of. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. Let's do an ls on it. So Etsy system D system. Okay, let's see what else do we need to get rid of in here. All right, so there it is. This must be it right here. So let's go ahead and get this out of there. So while we're gonna do the same thing we did, so let's go ahead and clear this out and do this. All right, so that should take care of that. And then unit cannot be found. Finally, we are now rid of the stubborn service that claimed to be unkillable. To wrap it up, I run the following command, ensure that no remnants are left. So let's go ahead and try that. I guess system ctl status. Assuming they were talking about this here. So yep, cannot be found. Awesome. And then let's do the daemon one here. Daemon reload. Daemon dash reload. All right. Okay. Now let's continue on. And that means we can relax. CPU usage is normal, and the persistent process has been successfully eradicated. However, we still want to know who planted the process and what it did. We already have taken a memory dump of the process so that we can analyze it to uncover further information. Come back tomorrow, find out. All right, so let's see here. What is the name of the service that responds? As we saw, it's a-unkillable service. Let's answer that. What's the path from the process running? And we found that in the Etsy system D system, right? Because we had to go in there and remove it. And it says the malware prints a taunting message when is the message shown? Okay, yeah, we didn't see a message, so it's going to be 4. It says if you enjoyed this task, feel free to check out the Linux Forensic Room, so be sure to check that out if you're interested in more about Linux forensics and such. That's it for all or today, folks. If you enjoyed it and you're new here, hit that like button and then subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. Comment below your thoughts and opinions. As always, thank you for watching. Have a nice day, and I'll see you later.